So hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video where today we're checking out the Incarnon Prisma Skana. You can get the Incarnon Genesis adapter for the Skana from the Steel Path version of the Circuit game mode, and once you have that and a Skana, you can take them over to Cavallero in the Chrysolith to combine them. This does require some additional resources though. You will need 20 Pathos Clams, which you get from the Auroran boss fight, 70 Dracroot, which grows around the central island of the Paradox, as well as Kullervo's Hold, and 80 Conla Sprouts, which comes from a flower that grows around the Lunaro courses in the Paradox. Putting on the Incarnon Genesis adapter allows you to evolve the weapon, and it unlocks its Incarnon mode. To activate Incarnon mode here, you first have to build up to 6 times combo multiplier and then do a heavy attack. This grants you a 3-minute buff that gives you 100% more melee damage, 20% faster sprint speed, and 20% stronger bullet jump. In addition to that, it will also stun nearby enemies when you do a finisher. Now, before you can take advantage of the evolutions and the benefits that those provide, you're gonna have to do a few things with the Skana. So you're gonna have to do a solo mission with it, then you're gonna have to activate Incarnon mode 6 times during a mission, and then you have to reach 10 times combo multiplier 10 times. Now, most of the evolution options you get with the Prisma Skana are pretty damn strong. The first choice is going to be between Guardian's Promise, which gives you 100 base damage and then 80% heavy attack efficiency when you have overshields, and Wartime Nerve, which gives you 90 base damage and then 9 combo count on undamaged enemies. Your second option is going to be between Orokin Reach for 0.4 meters of extra range, Resolute Force for 6 extra seconds on your combo duration, and then Swift Break for 50% heavy attack wind-up speed. And finally, you're going to be choosing between Survivor's Edge for 12% base crit and 10% base status, Elemental Excess for 20% extra base status, and Absolute Valve for 25% extra crit chance. I ended up going with a combination that suits a light attack build the most, so I have Wartime Nerve for the base damage and then fast combo build-up, followed by Orokin Reach for extra range because range is boss, and then Absolute Valor because 53% base crit chance is a lot. The build is nothing spectacular, it's a pretty straightforward hybrid, so we have Primed Pressure Point or Condition Overload for damage, Blood Rush for crit chance, Organ Shatter for crit damage, then Weeping Wounds for status. Then we have either Primed Reach if you want a ton of range, or a Primed Smite mod for extra sweaty damage, which is followed by Berserker Fury for attack speed, and we top it off with Unranked Virulent Scourge and Vicious Frost for vital. The reason we run them unranked is because we primarily want to proc slash. We don't want to proc a ton of vital with a bit of slash on the side. Because of this, however, the weapon does most of its damage with damage over time, so it has a bit of a ramp up on beefier enemies. The upside of this, of course, is that slash bypasses armor, so it doesn't matter how beefy the enemy is, they will die very quickly once you proc some slash on them. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty disappointed when I realized that of all the Incarnon melees, the Skana does not get a unique mechanic. And no, the finisher stun does not count. That's lame. However, I was pleasantly surprised when I realized how much damn crit I can get on this thing. It kinda feels like the olden days of Blood Rush, you know, back when it was still an absolutely busted mod. It's nice to be able to use such an iconic weapon in Steel Path. It's actually more than that, this is most likely the best single sword in the game right now. I can't think of another single sword that would have better stats than a fully evolved Incarnon Prisma Skana. So if you're into single swords, this is the way to go. The damage you can do with this is kind of nuts, like the stats on this are pretty cracked once you fully evolve it, plus single sword stances have some of the best multipliers in the game. I have a feeling the Riven disposition on Prisma Skana is gonna go down very soon. Because at the moment the disposition is quite high, so the Rivens you can get for this already ridiculous sword are very good. So anyway, definitely pick it up if you're into single swords. And that's pretty much it for the video, so I thank you very much for watching. As always guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video and found it helpful. I would like to extend a special thank you to all the channel members. Thank you very much guys, I really appreciate your support, and if you would like to become a channel member as well, by the way, you can check out the memberships and stuff down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.